Hey, let me show y'all something. This right here is paradise. 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 Whew, I done been through a whole lot to get back to this point. But, what do you call it? We're out here in Cancun, Mexico, for our anniversary. I thought, we'd do something nice this year because the last 3 years we haven't been able to really enjoy ourselves because we've been so busy trying to, rebuild for the both of us. So this was just, a nice gesture, nice little present to ourselves. Give us a chance to, unwind a little bit because it's a must, especially in the doing what I do and doing what she does. You need breaks and vacations like this because the stress will basically take you out. But the reason why I'm making this video is somebody asked me a question of what got me into trucking. And to be honest, being an entrepreneur. And it's also another reason why I'm making this video, to tell the difference between an entrepreneur and a business owner. So, an entrepreneur is someone who basically has a dream of owning multiple businesses and runs with that. I'm about to go to the store. It's basically, an entrepreneur is someone who, entrepreneur is someone who basically owns multiple companies and has a dream of expanding their business. Oh, my bad. I gotta put this sign on the door. Hello. An entrepreneur is somebody who basically has the dream of, owning multiple companies and franchises and the whole 9 yards. Business owner is somebody who, will say, starts trucking, has one truck and trucks for the next 10 years. That right there is a business owner. He owns that business. Entrepreneur, within that 10 years, he's going to go through multiple businesses. He's going to create multiple sources of income, not only in trucking, but we'll say brokering. You want to make a cell phone company, stuff like that. That's an entrepreneur. And that's basically what got me into trucking, was the fact that I'm an entrepreneur and I wanted basically more than just a trucking company. I had a production company. I still got it. We did videos for commercial properties, videos and pictures for commercial properties and real estate. That basically streamlined. That was like my business, and at the same time, I sell cars. So I would sell people cars, but I would hook them up. Like, say if you wanted something from the auction, you wanted me to basically soup it up for you, or you wanted to do a music video, then basically I would get you a car, fix it up, do whatever you wanted me to do to it, and then, sell it to you. By the way, we're at the NYX Hotel. It's pretty cool here. So, I would basically do that, and then I did car shows. Like, I used to do the Dub show every year. I would get me and my cousins VIP passes to go, we got backstage access to everything. We got to kick it with the celebrities that used to be there, the whole 9 yards. So, the money in that was pretty cool, but it wasn't enough. And it wasn't enough for what I was trying to accomplish, in my whole owning multiple companies. So that's when I got into trucking, and that's when I basically started looking into industry because I was shipping stuff and I would get like U-Haul trucks to pick up tires and rims and all sorts of crap, put them in U-Haul trucks. And the guy at the warehouse was like, why don't you just get you a semi-truck, get your own authority, and just pick up your own stuff yourself. So that's what got me into it, and that's what got me into like trucking. I was like, well, you got a good idea about that, but I didn't know nothing about trucking coming into this. So that's when, I went through the whole company phase. Then when I got into trucking, I got kind of confused on what I really wanted to do. So I was like, do I really want to just make this a career, or do I want to just buy me some trucks on the side and work at a company? Then I was like, nah, I'd rather just be my own company, do my own thing. I gave myself 5 years getting into it. As you all know, I was married because me and my ex-wife, this was a mutual agreement for me to get into trucking because somebody had to make the sacrifice. And I knew basically the type of income that an owner-op could make would basically help give me that working capital to push my production company to where it's at now, make it a lot bigger. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up going through my divorce. And a lot of people think like, oh, my divorce, she took everything. Nah, I actually gave her everything because like a lot of people don't know, but her mom had passed away a year, I think maybe a year or two before we completely split. And one thing I always promised her mom was no matter what happened, if me and her were to ever part ways, she would be comfortable. She wouldn't have to want or do anything like that. I would make that sacrifice, so that's what I ended up doing. And basically, it was hard. I took a nasty L, but as you guys have seen, I've slowly started to get back to where I used to be, how I used to be, and how I used to live. And I mean, I only can thank God because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. So, like I said before, that's the difference between a business owner and an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur and a business owner are both going to take L's throughout the process. I got into this industry, I gave myself 5 years, took a couple L's, so I pushed it maybe to 5 more years to make it a 10-year span. I got into this industry when I was 25. I'm 31 now. So, like I said, I own a fleet. I done been through a whole lot. And my vice is traveling. I love traveling. That's what I like doing. You probably won't see any other YouTube trucker out there like me, but I mean, it's how I grew up. This is what I used to do before I got into trucking and before YouTube and social media and all this. So this is like my life. This is, a small view of what and how I used to be. So, yeah, that's really, the difference between an entrepreneur and a business owner, and a little bit of my life story. I got, 4 more years to reach my goal. I think I want to have 5 trucks, and then within that time frame, do other stuff. So it's your boy Ghost, about to walk up into this little store, and I will holler at y'all later. Deuces.